Hey Scrappy friends, it's Ashley and I am back with a new layout in my Traveler's Notebook. This is the Studio Calico August Golden Hour kit, and I'm actually documenting photos from June in this Traveler's Notebook. This is a photo from a trip that we took to Laurel, Mississippi in June for our anniversary. It was our 19-year anniversary, so we had to take a photo at the Laurel mural wall before we left. So this was our last day that we were there. And I'm working with some circles on this layout. I really like these clear stickers that are included, and I wanted to use the star sticker that matched the little star pattern paper on the left hand side. And everything I'm using on this layout is included in the August kit. I'm not using anything extra outside of the kit except the label. Except the printables, and these are actually printables for August, so they go along with the kit. And this one is available in the shop. I will leave a link to any of the products that I'm using down in the description box, so you can check those out in the Studio Calico shop after you finish watching the video. So I'm just kind of layering some of the pieces, and I'm like the worst at cutting or fussy cutting circles, but I'm doing it anyway. I didn't have a punch this size, but if you have a punch this size, you could punch these out. If you wanted to, you could use the print and cut feature with your die cut machine. I didn't really feel like going to the trouble of doing it for these, since most of them are the arrow shapes and like the little word phrases. A lot of them were square. So I just didn't feel like doing that. I figured I'd just go for it and fussy cut the circles myself. And these are like the little stickers. These have a mix of patterns and words. So I just used one of the patterned stickers to bring some color to this side of the layout on the right hand side. And I go back and forth a lot since I'm layering in between the things from the kit and then the printable sheet, just to pick out the things that I want as I'm going along to layer. And just using some of the little word phrases to go on here. Also, I really like that it has all of those word phrases there in the different colors that you can cut out and use on your layouts. I didn't like it on top, so I decided to move it below to kind of fill in that space. And I love this page because it has the circle area, and I chose to put my photo there as a circle. You could put some of the clear stickers there. You could use it for your journaling. There's lots of different things that you could do in that little area if you want to. And I wanted to add some stamping with the stamp from the kit. I did not like the way it turned out when I stamped it directly onto my layout, so I decided to try it again on some white cardstock until I got one that I liked, and then I just cut that out and layered it over the other one, so that way I could just cover up that mistake. It kind of smeared and shifted a little bit, so I just didn't like the way that that turned out. And I cut a little margin so that way I was sure that it would cover up that whole area right there. And it looked much better once I replaced it with the one stamped on the cardstock. I liked that a lot better. And I liked having a little white margin around it too, actually, because it brought it out from the background a lot more. And I want to see if there's anything else I want to cut. And of course I go back to the circles again in a minute. I wanted to do another circle, but I'm getting another one of the phrase stamp or phrase printables to go on the left hand side of where I put right now, just to get some balance on the layout. And I'm sorry, right there my battery actually died, so it cut off, but all you missed was me finishing cutting out that one little printable and sticking it down on that left hand side. And then here I am doing the other little circle. I wanted to add it above the right now stamp. And so I liked having the three circles there, just kind of balancing and kind of creating a visual triangle on my layout. And I love the Mega Date stamp. I've been using it more in my Traveler's Notebook than I have on my scrapbook layouts, and I wanted to use it to add the date to the left-hand side of the spread. And then I wanted to add some journaling, so I used one of the other little labels to cut out for my journaling, and I'm going to just place that above the date on that left-hand side. I didn't really want to add much to the other side because I really liked the pattern paper with the stars, so I didn't want to cover up a lot of that, and I kind of had enough embellishments on the right hand side that I really didn't need to add extras on the other side of the layout. So I just placed that right there above, and I wanted one of these little tab printables to layer over my label, so I cut that out and used my tiny attacher to attach it before I glued down my label to do my journaling. So I did that way. It just kind of had some embellishing added to my journaling label to give a little more interest on that side of the page. And then I have some of the Pilot colored pens. These are the erasable pens. I actually saw these on Project Runway last season. The designers were using them, and I was like, I have to have those because they are erasable and they're really cool. I love them, and they're like in a lot of different colors. I use the black the most, but I do use the other colors sometimes, and they're really fun to have on hand. So I just added some journaling that we had fun visiting in Laurel, Mississippi for our anniversary. And then I wanted to go back and cut out one of the little arrows here just to bring in some orange. I kind of wanted to bring in all those colors that were included on the stars on that left hand side to the right hand side, since you just had that blue color in the background. So I'm going to get that cut out here, and that'll be the last thing that I add to my layout. And I'm just going to put it there by the other little circle. And so that finishes up this layout. You can see it here at the end. Make sure you come to my channel on Monday, because I actually have one of these golden hour kits to give away. So I will be doing that. So make sure you check it out for the chance to win your own kit. So thanks so much for watching today. I'll see you next time.